What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius, and right now you are looking at my 55-gallon Green Terror Cichlid tank, home to my Green Terror pair. In my last video you guys said you wanted to see more of these Green Terrors and just an update of this tank. So here's a look at it. So right here is my female, she's about 4.5 inches, and over there is my male, he's about 3/4 her size. If you saw my last fish room update, I showed you some eggs that this female laid, and if you follow me on Facebook, you can see a video of just a huge spawn. The spawn, once it hatched, it was a huge spawn. Maybe if I had to guess, I'd say maybe between 300 and 400 fries. So it was a lot. I'm gonna try to get that video and post it on screen. But it was a huge spawn, and as you can see, those numbers, the number of the fry has dropped dramatically. I'd say it had to be maybe about 40 or 50 left. Now part of the reason is because you know that in this tank I kept a school of giant Danio. So the fry, they just are reckless. They don't like to stay close to the parents. You see I have some over here, I have some on a rock. Before, when it was a lot, they were just all over. I had some at the top of the tank, some down here, just all over, and I had a school of giant Danio. They were just diving down, just plucking at them, and that's part of the reason why so many are gone. Another reason is just because the way the pair is. Now usually with American cichlids, the male is larger than the female. In this case, the female, she is larger than the male, and she's more dominant than the male, so she likes to fight him, and they really don't have a strong bond as they should. So that's another reason why there's just so few fry. So actually I think that this spawn won't make it. Every day it seems like there's a little bit less. I think they're eating them as well. So yeah, this spawn I don't think is going to make it. However, I do appreciate this opportunity because it has had some benefits. Part of that is just the boldness that came out of this male. Now before, this fish was just constantly hiding, and both of them were just always hiding and just very fearful. Now I'm not going to, let me see, he's just, look at that, one spawn and just woke up that beast within. If you saw my amazing fish Green Terror video, that was a Green Terror that I had that had a beastly attitude, and he's showing, look at that seeing feistiness. That was my main goal when they spawned, was to get them to be more active, and as you can see, it really worked. The female as well, she's not as feisty, she's not so much willing to fight me, but she is out. Before, she stayed hiding all the time. So that's one of the good things about this spawn. There still are about 40 fry left over. However, as I said before, I don't think they're going to make it. If they do, they do. But if they don't, at least I expected it. But yeah, this is the pair. Now, the male isn't showing much color. If you saw him when I first bought him, his colors were just amazing. Right now, he still looks good, but he could look a lot better. And I think the reason why he's not showing so much color is because the female is so much dominant over him. So I guess eventually when he gets bigger than her, which really I think would maybe take a few more months, he'll show just that greater color. So yeah, this has been a look at the 55-gallon Green Terror tank. This first spawn really brought a lot of boldness in the male. Let me bring you guys a close-up. You see that? And that's what I love the most, just that attitude. So it really brought a lot of boldness out of the male, and eventually, hopefully, they could just unite. Once the male, I believe that once the male is more dominant than the female, things are going to be in a lot more order. There's not going to be so much fighting, and they're going to be able to take care of their fry much better. And now that they have the tank to themselves, they'll have a greater success rate. So YouTube, this has been a look at the 55-gallon Green Terror tank. Thank you all for just taking the time to stop by and to watch my videos. Above there's the Geophagus tank. You can see I started adding some Java Fern. I just recently made an order on eBay, and the service was great. I mean, the plants were extremely healthy. The person shipped them really fast, and they actually knew me as DWS Darius, so that's always cool to find someone outside of YouTube to recognize me. So I'll leave a link to their eBay site in the description below. The plants really look good. I also got some Amazon swords for that thing, the dwarf Amazon swords. So yeah, just another day in the fish room. So Also, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and that will be all.